Hello and welcome to the show. Impega was trying to knock us off the platform. Come here. No, I'm going off the platform with you, Impega. We're back on GTA 5 with a race called Brown Pants. That's the title of the race. I know nothing more than that other than Lado said that we should yield. I don't know what that means, but apparently that's going to be important. We've got a game of football going on here for our... Oh, that's a you in there. For our race starts. Oh, the other thing is more of a stunt race, this one. As there is... I mean, you can kind of see a little bit in the distance what's going on. I was really hoping Pekka was going to fall off then. However, alas, not quite so. Somebody has fallen off. He's like flying through the air. We should probably be getting ready to go racing right about now. In fact, I think somebody has already gone. What's the betting? It's Chris. Oh no. Chris is to the inside and crashed, so never mind. Here we go. We're going up towards the sky. Oh, we're not going up towards the sky quite so much. We have a tunnel to go through. That's fine. It's been a long time since we've done an actual wacky stunt race. Somebody got on a slipstream and did hit the roof of the tunnel. Okay. We're going downhill. Quite fast, we're going downhill. By the looks of it, there's a lot of boost pads going into a tunnel. I feel like this can't go well. Oh dear! Hold on to your everywheres. Okay, it doesn't quite go as quick as I was expecting it to. We'll go to the bottom. That's fine. And we are into an uphill section, possibly? I don't know where we're going to go next. We're going up. And I saw what looked like some wiggly walls ahead. Uh-oh. Oh dear, don't bang doors in midair. Danger Man's going for an aerial overtake. We're going to get onto the ground. Blakey landed on Gliska, I think, by the looks of it, but otherwise we kind of got away with that relatively well. We've got some. These are the wiggly walls that I saw from further down. It looks bumpy up here. We're going to go for a flight, aren't we? Possibly over these crests. Oh no, not quite. Okay, it's slightly wavy roads. Just hold the car straight, let them go past, and then we'll do the... Oh, okay, I know the yield part. I know where that came in. I wasn't even paying it full. I was looking back at that section. Okay. We got so lucky we survived that. Right, now I know. So like weave his way through there, and then just all of a sudden you've got that... what was the obstacle in Hyperdrive called? I can't remember now. But that's what that section is. Yeah, I see where the name comes from. That's going to be fun on the final lap of the race, isn't it? That's going to be really interesting on the final lap of the race. I don't know how fast I can go through this chicane. We're so busy thinking about the other wacky stuff on this race, I forgot about there's still an actual normal circuit. And sometimes those they have the corners that you need to brake for and stuff. Longbow's going for a big flight. I'm not sure that's quite the line you want through there. More time in the air, less time with wheels on the tarmac, less time putting power down. Me and Impega are going to be, hopefully, getting a line behind Danger Man. Oh, there goes the slipstream. Pega suddenly got a lot of speed. Longbow's now found some speed. Oh, yeah, 3 into 1 didn't go there, and that's a wide part of the circuit, let alone the trouser browning part, as it's as it shall be known. So when I was driving that lap initially, I wondered, because from the distance I can see those arrows with pointing. I was like, is there going to be like a narrow section, that part there? And it's slightly narrower. You kind of get dumped out of that tube into a narrow bit, but no. The scary bit, that comes later. We're going for aerial overtake on Impega, or might just land on Impega's car. No, Impega got the wheels to the ground and puts the power down sooner and is off. I'm going to have a little lift, actually. We'll get back into line. Now, catch-up will bring us back towards Impega's car. Slipstream will help as well. It is going to, of course, potentially bring some more cars into the fray as the race goes on. There's quite a lot of flat-out driving around here. Who's going to have the run? Oh! No, I wanted to yield. I thought we could fit 2 cars. Oh, I'm so sorry, Longbow. I thought you'd go the other side. I thought you'd go to the inside where there was much more space. Unfortunately, not so much. Okay. You physically can't fit 2 cars wide. I thought we could maybe get 2 cars wide if we were very well behaved. The answer to that is no. No, you cannot. And we paid the price for it. It's just a game of chicken with the walls there, really. No one does want to be the one that has to yield, but we should have done. It would have been a better idea too, lose that second place. But now I have learned. It was important to learn whether you actually could fit 2 cars through there or not. I feel like that was the goal. I'm gonna tell myself that. Not that I was just stubborn and didn't want to lose the place. I did not get on the brakes soon enough. Don't hit the ceiling, please. Come back down to earth, thank you. We saw Longbow. That's exactly what happened to Longbow last time around. It actually worked out all right for the green machine. I've got no slipstream, so we'll go for a curb. It's a little bit bumpy. Just do like a single bump down there to give you some trouble. We're not that far back though. We're in 6th. We can see all the leaders up there. Lado does get a good draft. Oh, come on, dive out of the tunnel. There we go. We'll have a good run. In theory, going up here. Now, the only issue with this is I've got to pull out of the draft in decent time because the boost pad and draft are very easy to hit on the back of a car. I see the crashing going on ahead and I can't avoid it because the camera's not looking in the right direction. Me and Lado are flying through the air. So it's so graceful and elegant, that flight. It should probably go on the brakes just a little bit before you take off because you actually don't want to be in the air for all that long. Liam is to the outside. We'll give some space. I don't mind if cars come past. We're at that point now where we're going to be in the draft. We're going to be in the lead group for the run up here. I actually got on the brakes. I didn't know where Liam was going. Oh, Stevie has got pinged around there. We have got the run. We will go through. Hyper's gone for a flip. I'm going to guess the yielding part, I'm going to guess, hasn't really worked yet. People are figuring it out, maybe. Or we're all just too stubborn and no one does want to give up the place through there. But yeah, there's been quite a few flips already at that section. I mean, by the looks of it, you can get yourself in trouble on your own through there because it is pretty narrow. So if you just pinged off a wall, you could see yourself in a fair bit of trouble. Lado's got a good run this time around. We'll shoot to the lead of the race. Okay. So it looks like... Oh, we can jump on the brakes there, that's for sure. It really depends. I was going to say it looks like you want to be the car in second, but it does kind of depend. I was on the brakes. I don't know why I was on the brakes in the air, like that's going to help, but I was on the brakes trying to stop myself from running into the back of Lado's car and having an issue. But yeah, that run to the finish line is going to be curious because you want some slipstream, but also if you're in third, you could get a good... I went to give Lado a bump draft, and we're about to get carbon anyway, so it didn't matter. I just went to give Lado a helpful bump draft forward. I thought, oh yeah, we'll latch onto the back and we'll go. Forgetting GTA will be GTA, but I got bobbled across the curbs there. I don't know what it was. Bobbled it. It just really upset the car and I couldn't control it. And just twitched towards an important section. Well, I think our race is done from that one. Oh, Chris is on the outside. Unless... I mean, catch-up is kind of powerful around it. I think because of all the boost pads and so on, it actually minimises, like for here, for example, catch-up is actually a little bit less. I'm going on the brakes. Chris is going off the map. Goodbye, Chris. Do you make it? Does he survive? Oh, he does actually stay on the circuit. Okay, never mind. I take that back slightly. I thought he was long gone off of there, but it is a bit wider than I thought on the landing. Come on, let's get into the draft of the cars ahead. I really don't want to have... Oh, Christ, where did that come from? I thought it was going to take longer to get settled than it did. But no, that got some good slipstream on us. We're going to get past Blakey. We'll follow Aaron through the gap. And Chris did exactly to me what I did to Lado. Yeah, you cannot bump draft with these cars. So that should not happen. What happened there? Chris hits the back of the car and it's dead straight. That should push me forward, and it doesn't. Yeah. Oh, and I've turned into a wall like a plank on my own. Oh, this race has all gone horrifically wrong. Oh, we found Impega. Impega, what happened to you? We'll have the battle of the bad at the back here. Well, you know what? Us three could probably go for fastest lap. You know, we've got one more lap to go. We're a million miles back. Shall that be what we do here? Shall we try and go for a fastest lap of the race? If we could all slipstream and work together and not do anything dumb, we could probably do it. I mean, well, only one of us can get it, but, you know, we can try and make it so that it is one of us rather than one of the rest of the field. You know, the field that had a sensible race. We don't want to be part of that group, do we? Oh, crap. Oh, no. No, never mind, I take it back. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. We're probably going to dump as well. Unless we can have that mega lap. Unless there's a big crash at the end. Let's face it, that's always possible. Right, don't go all the way to the left there, because that's bumpy and horrible. Impega's going for loops, and flippy loops didn't work. Almost murdered Chris on the way. Yeah, don't try to spin around this tube. Doesn't work out at all. We've got no slipstream. We've already crashed once on this lap. It's all gone wrong for us. And now we just kind of cruise around in a hope that there are crashes elsewhere. And it's literally all we've got to hope for on this one. Because it's so far back. I don't know. I feel like I want to be more on the brakes there, but I don't know. Oh, there we go. Just about get the checkpoint at least. Let's try and hold on to... Oh, bumpy. I presume may have fallen off somewhere. Well, it's going to have to be a track... If there's a track blocking crash, the reset will probably be quicker than where we are, but most of them got through anyway from the narrow section. Oh, yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Brazen will take victory. Let's go second ahead of Ewan. We've got... Yeah, not much that we can do. I think we've got enough of a gap, though, back to that grey machine that it won't be able to get a slipstream on me. Oh, I spot a car! It's going to be too little too late to do anything about it. But I do spot a car. But by the looks of it, Chris had a massive wobble behind us. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Not my best race ever. I'll be honest. There's some funny moments, but it all fell apart at the end. Oh well. By the looks of it, Impega's race didn't go much better. On to the next one. Positive attitude. Can't be much worse. So, let's start again and see what happens this time out. Can we survive this mad circuit? I'm not sure. Hoping though. I'm hoping I can survive a lap. That would be quite nice. We get a good start at least in this one. We're off the line nicely. Oh, and then we're very sideways through the next corner. Doesn't have the grip of the XA21. We'll probably have to avoid bump drafting. Well, you know what, ladder? We're going to find out what happens if we do bump draft. Lolbo's gone. Okay, so it got quite a lot of speed and got some airtime. And, yeah, Longbow pinged off the roof and exploded. Not FIA approved, this circuit, I suspect. But, I mean, we've also got the very narrow section. Jeez. Oh, it's bumpy up here. We're about to have an issue in front of the pack. And I'm going to be pointing the wrong way. At least I've spun down across the circuit rather than the alternatives. Oh, and at least it's the first lap. As I always say plenty of times with these, if you're going to have a big issue, let it be on the first lap, because then you have as much time as possible to try and rectify, to try and catch up, to recover from that mistake. When it happens on the final lap, you don't have a chance. And it's unfortunate, just so many cars are racing into that at really high speed, and these things, with their extra ride height, I don't know whether the best car for tackling that sort of stuff. They kind of bobble around a lot. And just, yeah, that little bit of unpredictability. Throw that into the mix. Someone else has exploded. Is always a little bit sketchy. So, yeah, we will see what we can do here. Hopefully we can catch up to some cars. I don't really want to drive around on my own for the rest of the race. We're frantically across the curb. If I could just get into the slipstream. It looks like the lead group is relatively close together, which is a chance for some chaos. As always. Oh, don't get oversteer through that. Nicely does it. Right, so yeah, there's like a lead group of 4, and there's another group of 3, and then there's a purple car ahead of me that I'm hopefully going to catch fairly soon. Okay, bubble some more curbs. I'm not really sure how fast this car can go. It really doesn't fill me with confidence, the Comet Safari we've got going on here. I have little confidence in its normal cornering abilities. It just kind of feels a bit wallowy. I mean, I know it's supposed to be and all that, but still. Right, there we go. That's nicely does it over there. Right, launch down here. Oh, that was yeah, not what I wanted. I don't know. Maybe you don't want to go on the brakes there. We certainly lost ground to the cars ahead. That's really annoying. I can't do anything. I'm just stuck. I'm stuck in no man's land at the moment. Even with the slipstream and catch up. This is not what we don't want this. We don't normally see this. Oh, someone's had a big spin. Is that a Liam? It is. Now, this could actually be good news for me. Because if we can get Liam in the draft, I don't know if he's got going quick enough. I don't want to slow down for it, particularly. But if he does get in the draft, that would be helpful for us. Oh, there's a danger man that has... Okay, there might have been a shunt up ahead. So, with that having taken place, there's a good chance things are going to get interesting now. Here we go. We've got big slipstream pull down here. We're going to have a massive tow the whole way. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Where's the big... I wanted the mega tow the whole way down the section. We're about to go through the narrow part. Everybody made it. Mostly. Hyper had a wheel on the exit. Well sorted. I think these cars are... Ewan and Chris had a dumb crash. They saw the dumb crash there. Yes, it was caught on camera. I don't think they got away with it without being too costly, but there you go. Oh, I'll sit in the draft. But no, I can't let any speed off that corner. That's a terrible line from me. Danger Man is going to pass us to the outside, down towards start-finish line. That's okay. We'll get back in the draft again and slow it down for this section. We'll bounce off the wall. That's fine. We actually get a really good run off of that chicane. Fantastic run off the chicane. I've got nowhere to go with said run though, because I'm right behind Danger Man's car. I didn't want to stay full throttle up there because we'd get airborne and we'd do that flip that we saw Longbow managed. Somebody in the background did it as well. Oh, Impegger's had a bad day. He's going to recover that. Nicely done. Don't want to hit a car mid-air. Bad things happen when you do that. We've got all the overspeed in the world coming down the hill. Liam's got even more. Danger Man's got some speed back. Everyone hits that transition and the cars just move about. And that's the dangerous bit. Oh, I'm so glad we managed to get down and out of the way. I was not intentionally. No ladder was appearing with that much speed there. Oh, why did we... Christ. I think I know what it is that makes the cars unhappy. It's when they hit that transition, it's the effect of the curb boosting. So when I came off of that tube, of that tunnel, we hit the ground and suddenly got speed. We suddenly found a load of speed that we wouldn't normally have had. I think. I don't know, my car picked up... It felt like it picked up speed as soon as it left that tube. It felt like a big speed boost that time. Regardless, we have survived all of it. We're up into second. Impegger and Lado had a little bit of contact there. Here we go. We're heading towards the thinning part of the circuit. Oh, there's a little bump. Danger Man is going to get there just ahead of us. Oh, we're going to try. Okay, I really shouldn't try. We know the bump drafting is dubious at best with these cars. Shouldn't try it. Oh, Chris got to the lead but didn't really make it stick. Oh, a load of cars have turned up now. That's going to make for an interesting final lap. Well, we've got a couple more laps to go, or at least we're in the fight this time. We're going to have a lift into this chicane. There's nowhere for me to go, even if we get a good run through there. So it's just sort your car out, and it was almost like a coast through that corner. Nothing I could do if I carried mega speed. So yeah, just make sure you don't lose positions. A little bit. Oh, it's a little bit the same through here. That's okay. Less than ideal, but we'll make it work. We've only lost a little bit of time. Brazen with the big air time. Ewan, I don't even know how he managed that one. That's quite impressive. I'm happy to sit in this position for the moment. I'd be happier if I was on the tarmac. There we go. Whoa! Oh, no, wait, that was lag. That's fine. Thought for a second Chris's car had done a weird. Yep, let's go 7 wide for the lead of the race. That totally always works. I actually went on the brakes down there. I have no interest in being part of a 7 wide at the moment. It's going to end in a big crash. Oh, I'm going to be involved in it a little bit. Liam murdered, Impegger, and I've got murdered in this good and proper, and that is the end of my race. I should have held back further on that one. Yeah, I thought we were good to get the exit there. And then just the crash continued. Liam carried crazy speed, and I think that's what ended up affecting Impegger. And I didn't see Ewan having a crash as well in all of that. So unfortunately, for me, that has ended my chances of a decent finishing position. Because, well, we could recover from that on lap 1, as I said at the start. You can't recover from that. I mean, it killed Impegger out of it. Ewan would have got going a bit better. Again, unless me, Blakey and Impega work together incredibly well, we're actually a little bit too spread out anyway for this to be of any use. Or someone up ahead makes a mistake on this next section so we can get into the draft. There's always a chance that they're going to have a very big crash at the tunnel. Ah, okay, there's a car that is slow. Oh, I didn't want to lift. There wasn't really any option. I'm glad that the bump drafting did actually work as a push rather than a spin that time around. Okay, we've got 4 cars here. We've got me, Blakey, Danger Man and Impega. Is this going to be enough to catch the leaders? Probably not without a crazy amount of luck. But it might be enough to do something. That's what we've got to hope for here. But we've got to work together really well. We've got to not cost each other any time. We've got to not fall out of the draft as well. That's an important part here. Don't fall out of the draft while doing this. Oh, that is a huge dive. I just couldn't get this damn thing slowed down through all of that. Yeah. Okay, Danger Man, go ahead. And just a little lift on the throttle. Get that car ahead, and then we're going to go sit in the slipstream. Yes, that's a lot of slipstream. Thank you, slipstream gods. That's maybe a little bit too much. Whoa, okay, Glisco would have fallen off. That's a bad place to respawn. If that comes out of ghost mode for somebody further back, they're not going to have time to avoid it. Like, the initial respawn, fine. It'll ghost mode for me, but for a car behind me, that could have been really dangerous. We've got crazy amounts of speed coming out of that tube. Oh, there's been a huge wreck up ahead as well. I mean, we've got so much momentum from the slipstream boost. We have, unfortunately, I was able to bring Danger Man with me. Ewan's run out of speed going up the hill. That is actually a danger that you do see sometimes. We're up to 4th. We've had an absolutely mega final lap here. That is crazy. I would never expect to be able to pull that level of recovery off. Lado's coming with us here. Stevie's trying to frantically get some curb to get some speed. There goes Longbow now. We're going to have cars carrying an awful lot of speed heading up to the narrow gap. We're going to slot into line behind Longbow through there with me and Longbow come out in, well, first and second. We are going to maybe get the lead momentarily. Longbow will take it back. Liam's going to have a big slipstream pull though down here. We're trying to get something off of the curb. Where is Liam going to go? Liam goes for the middle through here. I'm going to have to check up. I've got nothing for that. Impega with a good run. Let's not forget, me and Impega were battling over 15th place at the start of this lap, and Impega might come and win it. Oh, Danger Man went through. Oh, it's going to be a massive slipstream fest to the line, and Longbow wins it. Liam got connected with Impega, and Impega pretty much pushed Liam across the line. I helped the pushing Liam across the line in all of that. What madness! Complete madness that one was. Yeah, I thought we were down there. I apologise to Danger Man for the slight contact. I think I wasn't expecting that car to be... I don't know if it moved across on me slightly, or I moved across slightly on that way. It wasn't intentional contact, that's for sure. But yeah, just jostling for position on that one. That was manic. That was not the final lap I expected. Well done, Longbow, for taking victory in that. Somehow me and Impega recovered to have a half-decent finish there. I don't know how. But there we go. And on that note, it's going to be time to end this video. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you to Lado for building this wacky circuit. Until next time, goodbye.